I'm going to show you how to buy the new Vela token for the new perpetual decentralized exchange, which is called the Vela exchange. And there are actually three ways you can go ahead and buy this token. And if we take a look at the token price chart, this was formerly called DXP or Dex Pools token. Now it's called Vela, and it recently just launched on the Arbitrum chain. So it went from about $1.25 all the way to about $3 right now. Again, I think there's a lot of potential for this exchange. It is a perpetual exchange. We've made a few videos on what this has to offer. We've also compared it to GMX, which is another perpetual DEX. Super bullish on this ecosystem, but if you're looking to purchase the Vela token, what you can do is you can go on to app.camelot.exchange or just Google the Camelot decentralized exchange, and you are going to get to this page here. Now, obviously, you're going to need to go to trade. You're going to be able to click swap, and then you're going to be able to take whichever token you have. Again, this is on the Arbitrum chain, and you're going to be able to select the Vela token and, of course, how much you want to be able to buy. So the liquidity pool is actually Ethereum and Vela. Now, of course, as you can see here, if I'm using USDC, I can go ahead, go to USDC, to ETH, and then to Vela. You do see the price impact here. And I also want to point out that on Dex Screener, if you type in Vela, you are going to see this token here. That is not the actual token. So be aware of that, because this one here is a day old. And as I've said, it's been out for about 5 days now. And you can also verify the token address. So the token address for Vela is right over here. It ends in 704. And if we go back to that other token, which is paired with USDC, you can see that this is not the same Vela, and this is literally a scam. So do not buy this whatsoever. Now, another way you can purchase the Vela token is actually if you hold DXP or if you're buying DXP, and DXP was the former token for this exchange. As you guys may know now, they are going and bridging all of the DXP one-to-one to Vela. So as we can see here, DXP was available on Ethereum, and it was also available on the Métis chain. And as we take a look at these two pairs, there's a little less liquidity than there was once, because as we can see, people are migrating over to Vela, and there's only about $50,000 in liquidity for both of these pairs. So if you are trying to play the system here and buy DXP, bridge it over to Vela one-to-one and trying to get a better price from buying DXP, well, just understand that there is going to be some price impacts because there is just low liquidity on here. So be aware of that. But if you have DXP, the way to actually bridge it over to Vela and for it to become Vela on the Arbitrum chain, what you can do is you can use their bridge. So they have a bridge here, depending on whether or not you have it on Ethereum or on Métis. You're going to be able to input the amount of DXP you have. You're going to be able to bridge it, and then that DXP is going to be transformed into Vela in the Arbitrum chain. So on your Arbitrum wallet, you're going to be able to see your Vela tokens. Now, of course, if we take a look at Uniswap, you can still go ahead and buy DXP. Again, as I said, there's low liquidity, so there may be some price impacts there. Be careful of that. And on the Métis chain, you can also still buy DXP. Again, low liquidity, so you may have a higher price impact. Now, if you're wondering what is the point of buying the Vela token, well, here are 7 benefits that you can expect to have if you decide to stake your Vela or your escrowed Vela. And again, we made a full breakdown on how this exchange works, and we've also compared it to GMX. So Vela is very similar to the GMX token, which has gone parabolic over the last few years or months. And Vela may have the same potential. Now, I'm not saying it's going to do the same thing because, of course, nothing is financial advice. But if you're looking to stake your Vela or your escrowed Vela, you can actually receive 7 benefits. So one, you're going to receive discounted trading fees as per this table here. So again, Vela is an actual perpetual decentralized exchange. So if you're looking to do trades and you have some staked Vela and escrowed Vela, you can potentially get some discounts along the way. Now, going back to this, you can also earn escrowed Vela from the Vela buybacks, which is going to be equivalent to 10% of the total perpetual fees. Also earn 5% of the total fees in USDC, which is generated by the perpetual exchange, 40% of the total fees generated by the spot exchange. You're also going to earn escrowed Vela from Vela buyback, equivalent to 30% of the total spot fees, 30% of the OTC fees as well. And lastly, they say earn ecosystem rewards. So we're just going to have to wait and see how that one works. But Vela is actually launching today. So the beta is actually coming out today, January 31st. I'm excited to see how this works out. I'm going to be providing VLP, which is the liquidity of this platform. We're going to have to wait and see how this all works, but it is becoming public on February 9th. So be aware of that. And if we finish off this video by taking a look at the current price of Vela, it's sitting right around $2.96. And the platform itself, like the exchange itself, isn't even out yet. So I'm excited to see what happens when this exchange launches. So with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know down in the description below. Let me know if you're planning to participate in Vela in one way or another. And if you've enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.